What's up, guys? Welcome back to Barstool Outdoors. Here is the exclusive man cave tour that I'm about to give to you. No hunting and fishing action. We're gonna show you where we hang out in the mornings and the afternoons. The man cave is really special to my family and I because this is where we put all of our friends and family at when they come and hang out, come stay with us, especially during deer season, waterfowl season. This is the place to be at. We have big meals here in the kitchen behind us where we're all eating, drink a little bit, play some chess, play some cards. Got a bunch of gear, as you can tell. We have plenty of Rocky boots ready to go whether I'm hunting, fishing, hanging out. This place holds a lot of memories, and I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through some of my favorite taxidermy pieces. I have plenty of animals on the wall from a lot of hunts and big trips, as you can tell. First things first, my grandpa Dave, my dad's dad, made this table. It has a chessboard, but I think this is cool because we've had this for a couple years, but my grandpa and grandma had this in their kitchen since I was a little girl. This is a very important piece to me that I absolutely love. I'm gonna start off with my favorite piece. It's the first duck I've ever shot, which was a wood duck. It has double bands, so on the right and left foot. And this band right here is important. It has a $100 reward on it. And this is my first duck that I've literally ever shot. It was on my 10th birthday with my dad. It was really cool because we were hunting over flooded corn. I remember it very vividly. My dad was behind me as I was shooting, making sure that the kick of the barrel didn't absolutely make me fall backwards. But I shot it, we found it, and we're like, okay, time to go home. And I had no idea what was going on, but I was pumped. So next up, we have my dad's alpha wolf. You can actually watch it on his YouTube too, but his story is really cool on it. It took him 11 years to kill an alpha wolf up in Canada. The reason why it took him so long is because he went into the alpha male, which is a lot harder to kill in the pack. It literally circles a big radius trying to catch your wind, and he finally figured out a tactic and shot him, and it was one of the best days of his life, he said. He actually self-filmed too because it was so cold up in Canada that all of his cameramen quit. It's a huge accomplishment. Check this out. My brother actually killed the very first white-tailed deer wolf hybrid. Okay, I'm seriously just kidding, but some people believe that. If you're a newbie to hunting, you're coming in, AKA White Sox Dave and Chief are about to come next week, and they're gonna walk in this man cave and they're gonna look at the teeth and be like, holy crap, that's what a deer's teeth look like. No, it's not, but it tricks people and it's hilarious. Most of my friends at 15 were picking out their dresses for homecoming. Meanwhile, I was up in Canada, not showering for about 4 days, spot and stalking a bear. See the teeth in there? This was the coolest experience of my life. This black bear was munching on a dead beaver. We spotted him from a distance. We walked up onto him. I was able to do a nice 20-yard shot. I'll roll a clip right here.
I'm hoping that his poor eyesight doesn't make the mistake of thinking Sydney is another bear, for he could charge.
Also, it scarred me a little bit. The next day, a black bear climbed the tree with me and freaked me out. All I had was a camera. My dad was in the opposite tree because he was spear hunting and he was going like this, like shoo him away. I thought it meant continue to roll the camera, so I just filmed the whole thing. If you're a subscriber, comment below as well because I'm really curious who has been able to hunt black bears. Maybe one day I'll be able to bring a subscriber with me to a hunt, so be ready. First off, this is a massive, massive Cape buffalo. Look at my head. Look at this head. Gigantic, will kill you, will charge at you with no fear in their eyes. And my dad was able to spot and stalk and spear this guy. Insanity. You can see they taxidermied where the spear went in. Not as crazy, not as dangerous, but still cool as my red stag. My first ever red stag in New Zealand. Beautiful tips. You can see some spider webs, which you probably should dust out, but that's okay. This was the hardest hunt of my life. Climbing up and down mountains, you're running, you're trying to chase after them. And I was able to finally set up in a nice little spot, roll it, and slocked him. It was exciting. This is one of my bucket list hunts. And I also found a hedgehog. There's wild hedgehogs in New Zealand. If you were scared to just swim in a river, now you should be terrified. This is an alligator gar, okay? Weighed 227 pounds swimming in the river in Texas. Alligator gar, gigantor. My dad went up to Alaska and his biggest goal in life was to spear a grizzly bear, a giant grizzly. And that's what he did. He speared this guy, which was like a bomb heard around the world. It's really hard to even like get close to a grizzly. One, they're terrifying. They can kill you with one swipe, take your head off. Talking about grizzly bears, this is really interesting because he shot a grizzly bear when he was younger, 30s, I think, maybe in his 30s. He shot a grizzly bear and he hit him right in the head. And he instantly dropped. He's an instinctive shooter. So no sights, all fingers. Video's insane. This guy is interesting. It is the world record calming snapping turtle. Quotation Tim Wells. That's what he told me. He could be falsely saying that just to hype me up. Don't even know how much it weighs, but that's what he said, so I'm going with it. But I shot with my bow and arrow in Missouri on Truman Lake. I was 12 years old. Not sure if it's still the world record, if it even was a world record, but look it up, I don't know. But it's pretty cool for a 12-year-old, and we also had turtle soup that night, which was delish. The man cave holds a lot of memories, not just from the people being in here, the experiences before and after the hunt, but also the taxidermy, the animals, whether it be a duck, a turkey, a deer, a javelina, a giant warthog, a world record, maybe turtle. It just represents the trial and the error, the failure to finally have a successful hunt with our friends, with our family. We're very proud of what we've done, but we also eat all the meat. They fill our freezers for the year, for a couple years, and if we have full freezers, we donate the meat as well. This man cave holds a lot of special memories, and I'm so happy I was able to share it all with you. See you next time on Barstool Outdoors.